Oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit. CD. Wow, it really is you. It's been a while, but you haven't changed a bit. Nice. And thank you for the sub. Had to do it to him. Had to do it. Alright. Well, as long as my microphone audio is working right now. Actually, I don't trust chat to tell me if my mic sounds good. How we sounding? Okay, I think we're good. Nice. Is YouTube up? YouTube, where are you? Yippee. Okay, YouTube is all good to go. Alright, I think that means we are all set up and ready to go. Though I'm going to check something real quick. Yeah, okay. So I actually... Did I post any of those? Hold on. No. I didn't. I may or may not have forgot. I actually made highlights for the last, like, 3 golden berries, and I just forgot to put them in the highlights channel. Oops. I'll get that after stream. We are back. Just for a little bit, though. I want to emphasize that. It's just for a few days. And then I'm going away again. But I'll be back, like, early August, for real. I'll go over all the details in just a moment. Yes, we finally... It took so long, but we're finally using this one. It felt so good. Like, I have all of the extra ones, like, written down in a document. Felt so good to, like, delete that one out of the list of, like, future Celeste stream titles. It was quite an experience. But yeah, welcome back, everyone, for a little bit at the very least. I've got some coffee. I've got Celeste open on the other monitor. We're in for a good time tonight. I will say this though. Even though I started a touch later, I think I'm gonna have like try and hard cap the stream at like 11 o'clock. Unless I'm like I really even don't want to say that, but I think I'm gonna try and hard cap the stream at like 11 o'clock, even though that'll be like a little less than 3 hours total. Hello, Sandy. Welcome in. Welcome. Hopefully we can make some nice progress in that amount of time, but that's what I'm looking at, because I do actually need to work tomorrow morning. It's not quite as early as like a full-on opening shift, but it is pretty early, so I'm already looking at a pretty short night of sleep. So yeah. I might just open Celeste right now, just nice. But yeah, it'll be a little bit of a shorter stream, most likely. Hopefully we can still have some fun, get some stuff done. But that's what we're looking at right now. You got me feeling like an overdose waiting for you to use this title when I saw the stream ping my eye starts attacking in the arteries club. That's a good one, CD. That's a good one. And somehow you use like all of the like super iconic lyrics in that message that I didn't use in my like description. You took care of the extra ones. Thank you for that. You can never be too safe. Faux show. But yeah, I'm a bit on the tired side because I had to drop off Marak at the airport this morning. Oh fuck! I forgot this was happening. We're bottoming out on bitrate still. I'm even on the right internet. I don't. Yeah, current bitrate is lower than it should be. It's not stabilizing. It'll probably be a little closer to 11, but it'll be a bit on the earlier side compared to usual. Recording, streaming. It's not even reaching my normal bitrate amount. What the freak? I don't know. I'm gonna leave it for now and hopefully it stabilizes in a few minutes, but we'll see how this goes. Hello, Amy. Welcome back. I will have to say, I'm not going to be back for too long. Haha. You're too. But I will be back for a few days. It's basically like 5 years. Yeah. I guess let's go over stream schedule real quick. And I'm actually, like, while we're talking about stream schedule, I'm going to go over some stuff regarding, like, once I actually get back for real. It is the Outer Wilds, dude, yes. I'm trying to bide my time until my fucking connection stabilizes. I may need to try and, like, switch to a different internet, even though I don't think it's going to be better, but we'll see. Yay! Outer Wilds is one of my favorites. I love Outer Wilds. It's like a top 5 game for me. Okay, yeah, let's finish going over stream stuff. I will, after tonight, I have 2 more streams planned. I have a Persona stream planned for Sunday, and on Monday we will be doing D&D, but it will be a little different. We are doing a one-shot campaign that Priest has been putting together, so that should be a fun little break from the routine, even though we've only literally been back on Marok's campaign for like 1 stream so far. Same, Amy, same. Absolutely love stars and space and such. Please stabilize. I might need to switch to a different internet here in a minute. I'm gonna go through the rest of like my like talking points, and then I'm probably gonna try and switch internets, even though the other one I'm switching to isn't like better per se. And hello, Metal Mameman. I'm just gonna call you Metal if you don't mind, because I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that second one. Mamemon? Mamemon? I'm not entirely sure. Regardless, yeah. So those are the rest of the streams I have planned for now. They're also like literally all the streams I will even be able to do. So, oh, what the hell? Do we have another person posting in an entirely different language in chat? Are we getting a return to this joke? Let's see. Translate. Detect language. Oh shit. That's definitely not what I was trying to copy over. Let's see what we got. It's Albanian! It's Albanian! And it literally says, "This already looks terrible." You don't like my stream starting screen? Come on, guys. Interesting. We got a return of an Albanian viewer. Here to trash talk me for the whole stream. Oh, that's some good coffee right there. That's tasty. Okay. Back on subject. So those are the streams that I have planned for the rest of my little, like, brief I'm back for a sec kind of thing. But I will be going on, I respect the dedication, absolutely, CD. So, yeah. I have tonight's stream, the stream on Sunday, the stream on Monday, and then that next Tuesday, I'm leaving again. Because I have another trip. This one's just to visit some family. But I will be back probably Wednesday the 6th. That'll be the first day that's available for me to stream, and I think I probably will be able to stream that day, but I can't, like, 100% guarantee it. So that's where we're at right now. That's, yeah, that's what we're at. Once I come back from my final little vacation, I will have effectively, like, it's kind of 2-ish weeks, I think. Unless I don't think I start on the 28th. Do I? Maybe I do. I'll have either 2 or 3 weeks before I need to go back to classes. And so here's what the plan is once I return. Um, I have historically tried to keep up a 4 stream a week schedule during my semesters, just like sort of year round, a four stream a week thing, and I've very consistently found that it's very much not maintainable, at least not easily maintainable while I'm in classes, and so for the moment, what I'm planning on doing is once I'm in the semester, cutting back to a 3 stream a week schedule. I can't for certain say which days it's gonna be yet because I need to work out my like how my work schedule is gonna work with everything. But just so everyone knows, what we'll probably be switching to for the during semester stream schedule is a D&D stream with the Empire's Gang, a Persona stream, and a Celeste stream. And once Persona 3 is done, that will end up switching back to being a more variable slot that I rotate games into. Because once I'm done with Persona 3, I'm probably going to give a rest to the like really, really long RPGs for a little bit. That way I can just get to a few games that have been on the back burner. So once my semester starts up, I'll be switching to 3 streams a week. What I'm hoping for me, at worst, this will just give me a little bit of extra free time to like chill out and relax and just be a bit like just have a little bit more time to myself. At best, it'll give me an opportunity to work on some other projects that may end up seeing the light of day on the channel or other endeavors and stuff like that. In either case, I think trying to do like a 3 stream a week schedule once I'm during the semester is going to be a bit more easy to maintain for me. That's the plan late August. That being said, for the bulk of August, I am going to try and fit one more summer mini-series in. I'm pretty sure I know which one it's going to be. I know we didn't get to the ones I originally had planned. My summer mini-series ended up being Deltarune and Persona 5 The Phantom X. But I am going to try and fit in one of the ones that I originally planned on doing in August. So that's coming. So during August, we will be on like a 4 stream a week schedule for just a little bit longer, and then at the end of August, I will switch to the new 3 stream a week format, and we'll carry that through most of the semester. Maybe during breaks, I'll bring it back up to 4, but for now, I'm going to cut back to like a 3 stream a week schedule, I think, for like, especially during like the school year. So that's what we're looking at right now. I do have exciting stuff planned for after the break, as I said. We might hopefully be getting around to that Secret Empires project that I mentioned at the very, very beginning of the year. I know I haven't brought that up in a while because not a ton of progress has been made on it, but it is still on the back burner. And yeah, so we got that. We got the summer mini-series, and once we're in the semester, I think we're making very good progress on Persona 3. So I don't think it's gonna. I would say we'll almost certainly be done with that by year's end, and then honestly, we may have. I think right now, I'm leaning towards starting Blueprints once we're done with Persona 3. Though I'm debating between Yakuza 1 and Blueprints right now. Speaking of Blueprints, is it still on sale? Yes it is. I'm gonna buy this game real quick. Because I missed it. I missed it during the Steam sale, and now I need to make sure I get it. Purchase. Okay, I have Blueprints now. We're good to go. Okay, I know that was a very long-winded introduction, and I'm gonna have to keep you all waiting for a little bit longer so I can try changing internets. But the stream will probably go down for just a little bit on Twitch and YouTube, or like just pause buffer for a little bit on YouTube. But I'm at a extremely low bit rate right now, or maybe not extremely low, but low enough to make me concerned. So I am going to go ahead and change internets real quick, and we're going to hope that that fixes it, and then we'll start actually playing the game. So I'll see y'all in just... Alright, chat room looks like it's back, but stream doesn't. Reconnection successful. Right back. Oh, fuck. The bitrate is still an issue. I don't know how to fix that. This was not an issue before. 6,000. What should max bit rate be? Like 7,500. Maybe we try this real quick. If I like change bit rate, will it actually work? Kinda. No. Maybe. Yes. No. It's bottoming out still. Ugh. Ick. Ick. I have dynamic bitrate on though, that's the issue. What if I change it to fixed bitrate for a little bit? Go constant bitrate. It literally can't even keep up on that, can it? Okay. What if we switch it to this? Temporarily? No, it's still bad. It's still bad. Gross. I'm really confused because I don't... Tuning ultra low latency. We get low latency back. Got actually above max B frames, GPU, look ahead. High quality. I don't even know anymore, y'all. I'm so sorry about this. I know it probably doesn't like make a ton of a difference while we're like on the pause screen right now, but I'm getting really like low bit rate. Just wow. Yeah, YouTube's registering a really low bit rate. Eek. I don't know. The stream's back up. Is anybody watching right now? I know I'm sorry to like try and debug technical issues on stream, but y'all doing okay? At this point, I might just have to start playing the game and hope it doesn't look too bad. Oh, hey, CD. I'm like, the bitrate is tanking like crazy right now, so... I don't know, I'm just... Okay, I guess we'll go for it then. I don't know. Yeah, it's... I'm glad it looks fine on your end. Because it's probably going to get a lot worse when I try and start playing Celeste. Here, let's give her a go. Oh, interesting. You know what it might be? The first thing, are you all okay? Sorry. No, I was just making sure everyone's still... Okay. I think I kind of figured out what's going on. I think I actually figured out what's going on. It's not a big deal at all. I think the issue is that when I have my stream starting screen going, there's very little happening on screen, and so my encoder's just literally sending out less data, which I didn't know it was like adjustable enough for that. But yeah, it's literally just sending out less data. That's what's happening. Like right now, it's not sending out much data at all because it's a frozen screen while I'm tabbed away from Celeste. But when I go back in, bitrate goes right back up. So I think I was just paying too much attention to the bitrate. Yeah, okay. I'm making a big deal out of nothing, y'all. I'm so sorry. I just noticed what's actually happening right now. Okay. So I'm so sorry for the 5-10 minutes of me not knowing what's happening. Okay, we're so back. We're so back. It's fine. It's fine. I just need to be more chill. It's gonna be Jokay, brain. It's Jokay. Oh god, okay. I fucking scared myself. Okay. We're finally ready to start playing the game properly. Okay, Amy's back. We're good. We're all good. It's Jokay. I spent a while freaking out about bitrate, and it was not a big deal in the first place, and now we're Jokay again. We've been Jokay the whole time. Oh, right. I forgot about that. Okay. You have revived. Come back from the dead. You did not miss much. You just missed me freaking out about nothing. I mean, the reason I was freaking out is that YouTube is just like, oh, we're getting a really low bitrate from you. It's gonna be hard for us to maintain stable video if we're not getting a super high bitrate from you. We recommend 6800. We recommend 6800 kilobytes per second or whatever. And I was like, oh shit, that sounds bad. But literally the reason it was low bitrate is because so few frames on the screen were updating to begin with that it just didn't matter. Like, I shit you not, like, the only reason bitrate was low was because the only thing on screen was the Neko Arc GIF. Like, that was the only thing on screen that was actually moving. And so it was genuinely just not a big deal at all. When push comes to shove, we pull through. We pull through! Don't move the block there? Okay. Yeah, I'm still just, like, remembering all of the movement for this part. It's been a couple weeks. It's been a couple weeks. Yeah, YouTube was making a big deal out of nothing. I should have trusted you all when everyone said, like, oh, it's fine, like, the video looks fine on our end. frick. Lord, yeah, fake. Join me on the golden grind. Shit. No, okay. The Virgin Golden with emotes so you can't muscle memory versus the Chad 2-minute text spam room with 73 sets of inputs. Yeah, pretty much. It does feel nice to be back in streaming once I actually figured out what the fuck I was doing wrong. Turns out I wasn't doing anything wrong. YouTube was just freaking out for no reason. Shit. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da. Shoot. I love freaking... Yes. Freaking out for no reason is such an underrated activity. I remember this now. Have you done low death 4B? 4B. No, I said that right. That's actually just correct. 4B. That is literally what I was supposed to... Whatever. No, I have not. I'm actually mostly just warming up right now, to be honest. Like, I'm just like... I'm not really actually attempting runs. I'm just... I'm doing this to, like, practice the first sort of, like, checkpoint, if that makes sense. And then I'll go back through it and do some checkpoint practice after that. Yeah, no, you do not need to worry about the sun. Fortunately, that is not a concern for us humans. Like, it would be absolutely shocking if the human race even made it that long. Oh, yeah, no, I haven't done anything like that yet. Though, to be honest, the answer seems like just about everywhere I die a lot. Again, though, I am, like, out of practice. So... know what? Maybe Fake has a point. Maybe we should just do like a low death run real quick. Okay, I shouldn't be dying to this room. I know I am anyways, but I shouldn't be dying to this room. God damn it. Okay. Cool. Damn. Yeah, so this is right here is definitely a spot that's a bit of a concern. Because I keep doing stuff like that. Maybe that wouldn't be a big of an issue if I, like, just hold... Yeah, if I just, like, chill there for a second. Yeah, okay. Alright, and then there's this room, which we go... Okay, yeah, let's actually start paying attention now. Okay. Cool. So the route we want to take for this room looks like this. God, I love this remix of the four music. Okay. I'll be lurking a little bit. Alright, fair enough, CD. Good luck on your assignment. Shit, okay. So this one, we do this. Or wait, I think they probably want us to just dash up there, maybe. Maybe? Maybe. Yeah, probably. We do this. Oh, I see how that's supposed to work. Okay. Ooh, nice. I'm excited for that CD. Da-da-da. 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 Okay. Da-da-da. 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 I must admit, the warm-up and de-rusting is definitely going a little bit slowly today. Bear with me, y'all. Shit. Hello, Dex. Hello. Yeah, the bit's finally over, CD. We're keeping it in the Discord server, but in Twitch chat, the bit's over. Never thought I'd live to see the day. Ooh, how the hell do you do that? Okay, yeah, you just do that by being faster. Yo, did you really? Okay, so we do that. Then, there we go, okay. Woo! Congrats, Dex. Congratulations. Alright, hold on. Omedeto! Gotta hit him with the Ava reference. And you too. Oh. Damn it. Damn it. Thank for the applause. That was. I'm glad. I'm glad that was validating. Okay. I'm mostly okay on that room. Whoa! Shit! Alright, how do we want to do this room? Not like that. What the f— I have nothing lined up for my life. Yeah, that's gotta be kind of a spooky feeling. Current objective, survive. Goes crazy. Not entirely inaccurate though, I suppose. Oh shit, okay. TBH current objective is find a job. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna, darling. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna, darling. But it's always on my mind. And I hate to see you cry, 'cause I can't afford you. I got a whole lot of reason to be home at the moment. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna, darling. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna, darling. That's a Happy Fit song. It's called Get a Job. I've got to get a job. Alright, I'll see you in a moment, Dix. Okay, I like the current strategy on this room. I'm not doing the best job of like consistently executing it, but I like the strategy. I like my routing of this room at the very least. So we do like this, then over. And I wish I could actually not fuck that up. Oh, shoot. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna look, darling. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna look, darling. Funny, you got reminded of that. I got reminded of the line. That is a goated line. That is such a good line, though. Jesus, censor that. Oh, fucking great. No, that would make a super good bio CD. My current bio will be my bio until a very specific thing happens in my life. I guess not. It will be my bio at the very least until a specific event occurs that will occur in the next like month or so. It is basically just my like self-affirmation while I'm working on a project. That is my current bio. I mean, I also just really like that song lyric. Shoutouts Porter Robinson's Nurture. Keeping it real since 2021. Ah! Okay, we're okay. Fuck it, let's just move on. That event is... It's not. I can promise you it isn't. Wanna shit. Wanna shit. Okay, I am kind of seeing how this room works now. I'm definitely not very locked in tonight. I mean, it does make sense. I just took a week off. Or more than that, actually, wasn't it? I just took almost 2 weeks off, so... Gotta be at least a little bit kind to myself and my bad Celeste skills. I've tried a paragraph analyzing a scholarly source. But I'm not looking forward to this, but I'm not gonna lie. Damn it. I messed up. Do they want a wall bounce out of me there? Yeah, that does kind of sound like an irritating paragraph. Yo, how'd you figure it out, Amy? I've been playing Celeste 4B this entire time. How did you realize? There we go. I feel so exposed. Y'all thought I was a better Celeste player than I actually was. I'll admit, this isn't Celeste 4Z side. This is just Celeste 4B. I'm not actually a good Celeste player. If golden, why no golden? My internet cut out. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like with those assignments, I find myself just making shit up. And like, if I'm making shit up for your assignment has failed. That's my stance on it. Like if I literally have to make shit up, like something has gone wrong. Nope, we actually still needed that. Alright, simple enough. Oh, right. Oh, right. Okay, I think I see it. Okay, you just gotta be fast. You gotta be fast as fuck. Or maybe, yeah, maybe we go to the bottom there. Yeah, that makes it a bit easier. Okay. Okay. I don't actually really know the words to that song, but it is a good song. I feel like mildly delirious tonight for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. I think it's because I spent like almost 10 minutes on stream trying to debug something that didn't need to be debugged. I definitely got off on the wrong foot for this stream, I will admit. Nah, I wouldn't do that, CD. That couldn't have happened. What? What? I don't even know how you could come up with an idea like that, CD. That's crazy. You're so imaginative. I'm taking this joke too far. Okay. I'm slowly figuring out the timing on this. Damn, what the fuck? Not like I had a busy week or I'm out of practice. Oh, hello, Orca. Hello. Nice to see you over on the YouTube side this fine evening. And we've got a bunch of meows. I don't know where the mama meows came in at the end, but we have a bunch of meows from Amy. Nice to see. The usual suspects are back. I don't know. Amy sent a bunch of meows in Twitch chat. And then the last two said mama meow instead of just meow. No, I didn't. Oh, you're absolutely right. My mistake. My mistake, Amy. I clearly did not see that. I didn't read that correctly. As totally on me. Bad streamer. Yes. I'm such a bad streamer. So-called free thinker. The fuck? I should stop doing coffee. Anything but that. Won't stay long. Makes sense. Makes sense. Glad you could stop by, though. Not like you're going to be missing too much. I'm not playing very well tonight. I will stay long. Long into the dark and deepest hours of the night. Oh, that actually reminds me of something, though. I, started playing a game called Disco Elysium offline. It's just something I've been doing in my personal time. And it is a pretty damn good game. It has a very interesting visual style, for one. And it's also super unique in how its like internal narration and monologue works. Like you get like these different like bodily systems like interacting with you as the player. Like the way the body gives, the way the environment and your own body interacts with you in that game is super fascinating. Leo can't read? No, I cannot. Because we stay, we grow, we fat. I should demo that last. My mom will force me to wake up in 5 to 6 hours, and if I don't wake up, I'll get shouted at. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I understand why Fake said I can't read. Okay. It just clicked what was happening, Fake. I just realized what was going on there. No, you did not, actually. But I did see that you mentioned in Discord, in the Discord server, that you had, taken a... I knew you were at least at home, because of what you posted in the Discord server, but I didn't know that you were full on moving back home, I suppose. Wow, yeah, that is a bit spontaneous for sure. Wanna know? Ah, shit. Yeah, no, the Golden Berry is not happening tonight, y'all. Tonight is about doing my absolute best to learn this level in a state of mild delirium. Yeah, no, this stream is very much derusting. Like, if you look up derusting in the definition, it's just a link to this live stream, actually. Derusting with this level, because I haven't played in a couple years. Derusting because I haven't played the game in a couple weeks. Just so much derusting. I had a little talk with my best friend about my struggles, and he told me that back home he'd be close by. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense, Orca. Ah, shit! Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, makes sense, Orca. Makes sense. Bum, bum, bum. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, okay, I see what we need to do here. A big part of the concern on this, like, particular part is getting that block moving fast enough. I greatly underestimate... Oh no. Well, that sounds a little less good. I'm not doing the spacing very well here. I don't even think this is a hard level. I think I'm just rusty, and I kind of suck. And my sleep deprivation is catching up. Check Discord. Okay. General. That's actually so fucking funny. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fucking devastating. Holy shit. I'm actually laughing so hard at that. Oh my god. Ooh. God, that was the laugh I needed, for real. Pinned. Thank you for that, CD. edited the whole image instead of changing the search bar. Awesome. A member of the Making Life Harder Than It Needs to Be club, I see. Now we'll catch up on Orca's messages in just a moment. Not even a day after we move back in the day. Oh, rip. Ow, yeah, ouch, Orca. Ouch. Ba, 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 ba. I really love this remix of the 4 theme. Sure. Oh my god. I'm gonna do sessions of 2. Yeah, that makes sense, I think. Practice-wise. Fuck. Oh, hey, Dex. I'm not playing super well tonight. I'm being bad at Celeste. Freak. I can't even do this room normally right now. Like, I'm genuinely struggling to just do this room. So bad. Oh, you're so right, Dex. Now that you're here, I will become a god tier Celeste gamer and instantly win all of the berries. Cool. Well, suddenly I'm kind of okay at that checkpoint, so we'll make it work, I guess. Damn it. Yeah, okay. No, I that's really unfortunate, Orca, but I understand. Do I play any games like Magic the Gathering? No, but our good friend of the channel, Kane, does. Yes, hugs from me, hugs from Twitch chat as well. This room is fully savable? Really? Oh, yeah, because you can just fall back down. Okay, that's a good point. Especially considering how far into the run this is. No reason to give up the gun here. Okay, I was worried we weren't going to have enough spacing there, but I ended up losing the run because I was too cautious. I see it in your eyes. Then now you're giving up the gun. I heard you play guitar down at a city bar. Alright, well that's a good opportunity to practice saving the run. Yeah, there we go. What the fuck?! That was so mean! I even mostly got the save right! That almost might be worth clipping. That was pretty fucking funny. Okay, there we go. At least I know how to do the save now. Father's not as bad, at least. That's good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Save. That was fast, Amy. I do have to ask why you put sold. I mean, that sounds like a good thing, Orca, I think. But I do have to ask why you put save in quotation marks. That's 1580 euros of rent less paid. Oh, I think I know what you mean then. Okay. I think the way I usually hear it phrased, Orca, is, like, found someone to take over the lease. That's how I usually hear it said, I think. Ba-da-da. What? Oh, okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. So, Fake, remember when you said earlier that I should do a low death run to just figure out sticking points on this level and just figure out what I need to practice? Well, that was a fabulous idea if it weren't for the fact that literally everything seems to be a sticking point on this level. It would have been a wonderful idea if it didn't in fact turn out that just about everything on this level seems to be a sticking point for me. Skill issue. Yep. It's a bona fide skill issue. We'll call that good. Here's the thing. Now you know that everything is out to get you. Yeah, you're so right. You're so right. Why don't I wait on the clouds? No particular reason. It just didn't occur to me, I don't think. Wow, shit! That spacing on that's actually a little tight there. Jumps right into spikes, pretty much. Does it again. Does it again. Yep. Seaside Goldens are done and dusted, Fake. All of them have been collected. So I'm on like single digits in terms of the number of Goldens I have left at this point. In fact, what is it now? It's 7, I think? 7 in total? The 5 B-sides that I have left, plus Dashless 1A and Farewell. Son of a crap nugget. I don't know. Fucking casual ass Celeste playthrough right now. Do you have 3? Yeah, I have 3 BG. My room has a giant window on one side, pretty much the entire wall without curtains, and it's facing southeast. So I'm getting the full morning sun experience. Perfect to sleep. Nah. Oh, shit. Hey, thank you, Dex. Yeah, 4 BG, 5 BG, 6 BG, 7 BG, 8 BG, 1 WG, and FWG. Is there another one in Memes channel? That's a pretty good one, Amy. That's a pretty good one. I think that's one winged golden. How in freak does this work? Farewell full clear golden. Eek. That's gonna go ahead and get an eek from me, actually. Okay, so we can't do that directly, so I need to, like... I need to be a bit more careful about positioning here. There's that. This time I can just do... that. Black. I don't like this room already. Is the play to go one more over right first? Play might be to go one more further over right first. So we can get that one from there. Really bullshitted the last paragraph. So fair, CD. So fair. 7B, I am really not looking forward. I cannot emphasize enough how little I am looking forward to 7B. Especially considering how bad 7A ended up being for me. Oh, that makes more sense. That's so much better. Okay, cool. Okay, I see now, I understand. What do you mean, am I trying to unlock the farewell gate? Are you just saying because I'm playing so bad right now? You are cool to anecdote all over the place. Okay, so you guys are just making fun of me. That makes sense. Gotcha. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. This groom gives me such a feeling of privacy. I fucking bet. Okay, there we go. No good, very bad day on campus. Alright, I'm very excited for this CD. Disabilities are not... Oh my god! Y'all are destroying me today! Y'all are destroying... I do deserve it. I do deserve it, because I'm playing pretty poorly, but... Yeah, sure. Go for it, Fake. I'm excited to hear about your first ever experience with E and D. Oh, so you also decided to go play in Peak? Okay. You also decided to go play Peak in real life, CD? Essentially, Laval. Nah, I respect you for taking advantage of that opportunity, Orca. I respect it. My older brother died to an over. Oh my god! You had character death on the first session, or was it not? Sorry, was it like a multi-session thing, or was it just like a single like one-shot session? And go bouldering, yeah. All right. Going into a Thursday, my arms hurt. Yeah, I had the same issue with my legs for the last, like, week or so. Maybe I know what to do there. Should I be struggling this much with a base Celeste game level? Probably not. Am I struggling this much with a base Celeste game level? Yes. It's a pseudo one-shot campaign, multiple shorter sessions. Okay, gotcha. So not meant to be something super long-term, but it is taking a little longer than a single session. I wish I could actually read. Oh no! Rest in peace, screen too small. Thursday was promising. A friend of mine going to the same school actually started his short summer session on Thursday, so I went carpooling with him. Fair enough, CD, fair enough. I'm with you so far. I love the guy that you see like videos of every so often. Just the guy that says, "I understand it now." Anybody else seen that one? Or that like creator, I suppose. Cool. And this is probably, yeah, this is the final room. Oh, you got the #1 Clipper badge. I just realized that Celeste, I just remembered that Twitch even had that. Oh, and see you, Orca. Alright, see you later, Orca, if you're heading out. Have a fabulous evening. Yes, go get some sleep. Go get some sleep. Nice, sprain. It was pretty damn funny. It was pretty damn funny. Bye, Orca. Have a good evening. Hydrate or dihydrate. Give me a second to at least get this room once, and then I will go get some water. Drink water, you thirsty beach. I will do just that. Okay. Oh shit, yellow. Ugh. That shit was kind of ass. I'm not gonna lie. I was horrendous. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna go get some water. I'm gonna go get some fucking water. I'll see you later, fake. I'll see you later. Okay. Water acquired. Remember when you're dying, you're learning? Yeah, admittedly that is true. It just feels bad to have to learn twice. Alright, let's bring that down. Okay, and let's catch up on this. Alright, so my class starts at 9:30 and I get there at 9. I just finished my coffee and I see a conveniently placed trash can. Now this trash can ruins my day. Ruins my day. It was a hooded trash can with a little flap in the front. And I push this flap and it's like weirdly heavy. I open the flap, put my glass bottle inside, let go of the flap. As I do this, the heavyweight flap comes rebounding at insane velocity and hit what? Oh my god. Alright, there's the water. Water drunk. They wouldn't have canceled class today. Oh my god, CD, rest in peace. That's horrid. I'm so sorry. Alright, I'm gonna go back to just practicing this first section, I think. No! That's horrid, CD. That's so bad. I'm actually so sorry that happened. What the fuck? At least it, yeah, yet. Yet is the operative word. Because let's be so honest, it will be eventually. like, we'll get there. Let's be real. We'll get there. God damn. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, very much fell behind on the cycle there, or the movement of the block. Why? Brain, I don't understand. You don't have to be bad at Celeste. You can just be good at the game. I seriously, I don't understand, Brain. Oh, that is... So at this point I have nothing to do and just go to the library. Might as well stick out the 4.5 hours with air conditioning. All is fine. Alright, fair enough. So far, so good. Though the fact that you're telling the story at all... I mean... I sense that there's more to the story, I suppose. The way you're telling this story makes me feel like there's a catch. But wait, for a limited time, you can get the limited genuine Ralsei plush for $32 MSRP. Rats. This is truly some awful gameplay today, y'all. Truly horrendous. And the worst part about this is that I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna leave for and then it's gonna be another 2 weeks before I play again. Oh my god! For context, there was a Starbucks in this bookstore. Then at around 12 p.m., someone with free samples on a tray is walking by. When I see a small cup of coffee, I think it's just a sample of coffee. I'm very worried. Oh... Was it literally just a shot of espresso? You fucking... Oh no! Yeah, that's a lot to drink all at once, admittedly. I mean, I generally have what is the equivalent of about 4 shots of espresso every day. I know, I'm a bit of a coffee addict. This should not come as a surprise to anyone. But like all at once, that hits pretty hard. I tend to like nurse my coffees for a little while. I space them out, and I spend a long time drinking them when I do have them. And then I think I've drunk 3 cups of coffee today. This is more than I've ever done. Oh my god, CD. I will say, I do still remember the first time I ever had 3 shots or 4 shots of espresso in a single day. Because that, like, the first time I ever did that, it did make me a bit shaky. Like, I did get pretty jittery. I don't anymore, because my body has acclimated to a pretty large caffeine consumption daily, but... Okay. Word okay. I was worried we were gonna have a stamina issue there. I still haven't done even like the first checkpoint deathless. I won't lie, it's a bit discouraging. But as we've established, today I am just the epitome of derusting. Oh, rats. You gotta get that turnaround off quick. There's first checkpoint. Nice. Okay. Oh, nope. So now everything hurts. I try to suck it up, do some work, and leave for my friend's car at 2 p.m. Away from there, and I think to myself, I decided to not tell him that my class was canceled today. It was his idea to carpool, and I don't want to feel bad about inadvertently stranding me over 4 or 5 hours. But as we enter the car, the first thing he says is, "Did your class get canceled today?" And I'm like, how does he know? I'm like, psh, what? Why do you say that? I've been in the library since 11 p.m. working on assignment with some friends, and I saw you were on the 2nd floor that entire time. Oh, dear. Unfortunately, you were not slick about it, CD. Unfortunately, you were not slick about it. That was actually my doppelganger, my secret evil twin. I've been in class the whole time like a diligent student. Trust, I'm gonna go into your house and... Oh, okay. Just spawns behind me. It's like Jesus take the wheel, but instead Sandy take the controller. Or keyboard and mouse, whichever is your preferred style of playing. And I'm caught, flabbergasted, bamboozled, other adjectives. It's whatever. I would just want to go and take a nap. So fair. Keyboard? Gotcha. Nice, Amy. Nice. Love Spampton. Spampton's such a fun little guy. Wow, that was bad. And then I remember I have work today. I didn't originally, but I traded my shit. No. Oh, no. Oh, the bouldering comes back one more time. That's so awful. You know what I'm going to mark off today, right now? I'm going to mark off tripping in air for that one. We also had someone's busy with anything else. Yeah, that's about what we got right now. So recap, by the time I got home, my arms are sore. I'm 3 shots up on caffeine. The caffeine has developed into a sharp stomachache. I lie down for a bit, but it's no good. I go into work with every status effect known to man. God, that sounds awful. Just in aggregate. God, I've been streaming for an hour and 45 minutes already, and I've made almost fuck all progress on anything. Just kidding, that's the end of the story. I really thought you were about to go further with that CD. Jesus. Okay. Woo! Second time making it past the first checkpoint and I died immediately. Okay, whatever. was my yesterday. Freaking brutal yesterday, I have to say. Though I guess I should bring this up. I mentioned it in well, I posted about it in Leo's Den, but I might as well talk about it a little bit since CD's bouldering escapades came up earlier. But on I think it was Tuesday at this point. Sorry, the days have blurred together for me a little bit. I did my first ever 14er, and that's a term that everyone in Colorado knows, but I'm not sure if it's super common everywhere in the world. So just as a quick bit of explanation, a 14er is a mountain that is above 14,000 feet above sea level, and they are generally pretty freaking hefty hikes. They are not usually easy because you're 14,000 feet above sea level. Altitude starts to become a pretty big problem up there, and they're usually quite long, especially if you consider just like base. Denver is known as the Mile High City, so Denver is just about 5,280 miles above sea level, and so we're talking about going an additional 9,000-ish miles above that. Now, granted, you usually drive up into the mountains a little ways before you can get to the trailhead on these things, so I believe the one that I did, we started pretty high up. Like, I want to say, yeah, we were gaining, like, 2,500 to 3,000 vertical feet, which is still impressive. But again, like, these things are just, they're known for being pretty damn hard to do. There are a few of them that you can just drive to the top because the infrastructure is set up for that, and because they don't, like, get too steep too fast. But for the majority of them, they're pretty large undertakings. So, I went outside for once. I hiked this mountain. I was definitely a bit underprepared for it, but I made it to the top. I summited my first mountain in real life, y'all. I did Celeste in real life. But yeah, I made it. It was a very cool experience. Insanely difficult. I definitely took just about everything I had physically. It was no small undertaking, let's say that. And I think the hike took us about 8 hours. It's not supposed to take that long, but I was doing this hike with the Empire's gang, and as you probably can imagine, we're not, like, the most, like, physically fit people in the world, and so we definitely had to, we had to get there and, like, we had to take a lot of breaks on the way up. But we all made it. We all made it to the top. I would send pictures of all of us together on top of the mountain, but only my face is currently public information, so for now, if y'all want to see the pictures I personally took, they are in Leo's Den. How many big lollipops? I didn't use any big lollipops, but I did make my, yeah, only I know your face, no one... I only know your face and no one else. I could send you pictures of the whole group if you want, CD, since you know what we look like now. Hey, Gaming, or Paradise, whatever. I think I'm slowly giving up. It's too much of a habit to just call you. It's almost too much of a habit just to call you Gaming, even though I like Paradise better. I figure it doesn't make too much of a difference, but can't give me more doxing material. You can't dox, like, it doesn't matter if you dox the fucking mountain. It's just a mountain. But I would be giving away Kane's face, and Kane is the only one who you haven't seen in person yet. Got 6B golden yesterday? Nice! Awesome. Why do I suck? Anyways. But yeah, it was definitely a very challenging experience, but I'm very glad I did it. I might keep going with my 14er journey at some point, but I definitely, I think more so than anything, I need to upgrade my equipment. I've been talking about this as if I just like showed up and decided to wing it, with my decide to try and wing it with this hike. But I have been doing weekly hikes for the whole summer to sort of train for this, so I wasn't that physically unprepared, though it definitely took just about all of the stamina I had to get it done. The bigger issue for me, I think, was I didn't have great shoes for it. I went up in just my normal tennis shoes, and those are pretty old at this point, and the treads are almost completely worn through on them. So they're very slippery, and those mountains are very, very rocky and dusty, and really benefit from extra traction. So I did kind of, like, literally, like, in the last 5 minutes of the hike, like, I was literally almost done with it, and I fell and completely ate shit. Just, like, right at the end of the hike. Like, just fell flat on my ass. It was really bad. So, yeah. Better shoes next time. Maybe some hiking poles, and probably a better hat and better application of sunscreen, because I definitely got sunburned on that long-ass hike. But yeah, I did it. I climbed a mountain in real life. I did Celeste in real life. I'm very, very proud of that. And the view from the top is just as rewarding as it is in-game. If not more so, because you can see in all directions instead of just one. No, don't you dare, CD! I would not blame anyone who doesn't decide to undertake something like that in their life. It is not easy to do. It is a very, very challenging thing. I think it's also just only appealing to certain people. It's definitely... I too have another climbing story. Awesome. Oh, but another cool thing I did on this hike is I made like a picnic lunch, basically. I'd call it a picnic lunch, but I just made homemade Japanese rice balls, and we had a little, like, a rice ball picnic on the top of the mountain. It was super fun. I've really been trying to perfect my rice ball game, because I really want to be able to, like, take them as a snack. I was never able to do any fun stuff outside. That's unfortunate. Because I do quite like traveling, and I know it doesn't seem like it, because a lot of the time I'm such a basement dweller, but I actually do quite enjoy hiking, so I definitely go outside at least for that much. Hiking and walking I like quite a bit. I just don't like running. I'm chill with most forms of like exercise other than running. Like, I like walking, I like hiking, I like biking, and I like swimming. I hate running though, with the burning passion of 1,000 suns. Already done tons of 7 BG practice, and I have all of the checkpoints except 3K. And my PB is 25K. Ah, nice, gotcha. Swimming is way harder than you give it credit for. Like, I was out on a lake one time and I was just like, man, I want to swim from this point to this point. And I got like halfway before I had to just tread water and catch my breath. Like, swimming, like, I enjoy swimming quite a bit, but swimming is a lot more physically demanding than you give it credit for, I think. Than a lot of people give it credit for, at the very least. It's like I was literally like, I want to swim from this dock to the other dock. That was the whole thing. I was like, let me swim from one dock to the other. I think I'm just super afraid of water. That would do it too. That would do it too. What's that, like agoraphobia or something like that? They brought it up in Amori at some point. I just can't remember which one it was. Oh wait, no, is it thalassophobia? It might be thalassophobia. Alright, well I'm probably not pronouncing it right, but at least I'm remembering the correct word now. I still need to play Subnautica. It's been on my list for a long-ass time. I'm gonna make it through Disco Elysium first, though, I think. And I've been very much digging that game. Just a super... It's a super unique method of interacting with the character, the player character, and the world. And it's just so heavily stylized and so, like, cleverly written. It's a real treat. But Subnautica is definitely on the list. I do, like, whenever I'm trying to, like, whenever there's a game on my list, I have to decide if it would be a good streaming game or not. And Subnautica very well may be, but if I let it be a streaming game, it would be very far out. Because I think I have, like, I have at least 2 or 3 other decently long games on the list before I would be able to get around to it. Is there anything else I wanted to say about my 14er experience? Yeah, no, I think I said everything I need to. But yeah, pictures are in the they're in the I made this channel on my Discord, which doesn't quite work, but I don't have an I did this channel, so that's just where I put them. I figure that kind of thing works pretty well either way. No, not save and quit. That's not what I wanted to do. Sorry. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to go practice a different checkpoint for now. I don't feel like I'm making a ton of progress practicing that checkpoint, so we're going to practice this one. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. 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 Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Hey, CD. How's it going? I'm moving on to practicing a different checkpoint now. Oh, I accidentally instant bubbled by fucking fat fingering one of my extra dash keys. Alright, let's do it again. Okay. So that was, I think, yeah, that was a, other than that final room that, I was actually playing good for a second there, Amy. How could you? How could you? Okay, not anymore, though. Damn. Actually, no, you can totally just still do that, can't you? That... Why do you don't even really need the bubble. That's actually so amusing. Finally beat... I did finally beat a solo normal difficulty. Still hard, though. I bet, man. That shit is... Peak is hard enough, like, as a group. Especially, like, the kiln. I keep wanting to call it the caldera, like, the final segment, the caldera, even though it's definitely not the caldera, it's called the kiln. I know I'm just getting shit backwards in my head, but... Okay. Well. Brain, what the fuck was that? Right. Nope, still not quite. There it is! Okay, we're fine. What the f- Was it just me, or did the character model really goof the fuck up there? I thought I had slipped underneath the bubble, but it just, like, that was so odd. Retention tech? Huh? What? What do you mean that's tech? Alright, still though, that was a run with only 2 deaths, so that's good. And one of those is the gourmet badge. Basically, you... Hold on. Fucking... Let me scroll! You bitch. Come on. Okay, so I literally cannot scroll Twitch chat right now for some reason. One of those is the gourmet badge. Basically, you have to cook and eat a coconut, honeycomb, yellow winterberry, and an egg. Okay. I was gunning for it. scrolling is not working still for some reason. What the hell? It switched itself into a very odd scrolling mode. I don't know why. You might need to resend some of the messages. I'm so sorry, CD. I went to try and read them, but it's literally not working. I just cannot win with tech tonight, I guess. Alright, real quick. The coconut and honeycomb I had gotten, and the next was the yellow winterberry. The challenge calls for cooking it, so I had to carry it in my backpack to the campfire. Remember I told you about the times my back... this berry down to cook and it shoots off into the stratosphere. Well, there goes that challenge. Whatever, not like I was going to beat the run. And then I did beat the run and totally got to... No! No! I'm so sorry, CD. That sounds awful. You just have horrendous luck with backpack physics. I don't know why. Like, I cannot figure out why you have such bad luck with, like, the physics engine in that game. It really feels like it's out to get you sometime. Come on! There we go. You know, that was shocking. I got a deathless run of that checkpoint shockingly quickly. Check general chat. Oh, God. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is so aneurysm inducing. What the fuck is that, Amy? I was doing the gourmet badge again, as well as another one. The naturalist badge is a bag you get for beating a run without eating packaged foods. Oh. Okay. Since everything in the gourmet badge was natural, I thought they'd be a good pairing. Okay, okay. Fair enough. I'm with you so far. Yeah, I guess that was retention. I guess my question has been answered. Damn. Feels bad, man. Should not have died there. Retention! Yay! What the fuck, y'all? Why? Alright, lock back in, brain. Come on. That's not it. That's so not it. There we go. I wasn't having trouble with that for a while, and then all of a sudden I started having trouble with it again. Whatever, it's fine, I don't care. Okay, well, we'll do it again. That's the beauty of this room. It's a bit flexible. You can do it multiple times. Cool. I don't know what the fuck that brain. What in the shit? Fucking hell. Okay. Okay, that's better. Okay. Do you have any? Yeah. For okay, CD, I might need you to recopy like your last couple messages because I missed them while I was doing this checkpoint, and the widget still won't let me scroll. Let's try redocking it real quick. Chat. Hey, I can scroll again. Okay, never mind, CD. You don't need to replace him now. I was doing gourmet badge again as well. Oh no, okay, got that one. Halfway up the kiln, I've eaten every food for the gourmet badge, and I haven't eaten any packaged food. Now I'm carrying both a piton and a chain launcher. I come across a part where I need a horizontal distance, so I use my chain launcher. I keep my chain launcher in my backpack. No. And I have flashbacks to the other two times, so I think nah. And I find a perfectly stable, non-slanted area to plop my backpack down. And I put it down, it's perfectly fine. It doesn't shoot off. So I reach into my backpack, pull out the chain launcher, and as soon as the chain launcher enters my hand, the launcher and the backpack collision collide. Why? Oh my god, that's horrid. That's actually awful. Alright. Let's do another checkpoint now. I'm actually feeling kind of okay about that checkpoint for the most part. Peak has some goofy ass physics. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, I love that game, but it has some goofy ass physics. Read my previous messages. Okay. Fun retention fact. You can get a fake dash if you get into a bubble and get canceled by a bump or any other explosive. It's a dash that activates the retained bubble instead of the normal dash, which ends up letting you dash without triggering temple blocks. That's so strange. That is so strange. Been almost 10 years since Undertale. It is crazy to think about that. To be perfectly honest, I was kind of late in getting into Undertale. Like, I was very late. I don't think I got into Undertale. I think I got into Undertale around the same time that I got into Persona 5 for the first time. I think that the thing was that what actually happened there is that I was super into Super Smash Bros. At the time, and Joker and Sans got added around the same time. And so my exposure to Joker got me into Persona 5, of course. And Whisker's exposure to the Undertale soundtrack got Whiskers into Undertale. And so that's about when I got into those two games. You were 8? When you got hyperfixated on Undertale, that's crazy. Fascinating. Interesting. In 3rd grade? I got into Undertale so late. Like, I didn't get into Undertale until around the pandemic. Around the start of the pandemic. It might have been a little earlier than that. I think I was playing Undertale, like, early into the pandemic. For the first time. And I played Undertale and Deltarune Chapter 1 pretty much in quick succession, so... Oh my god. This room is going to end my entire career, I can already tell. This room sucks ass. Okay. There we go. Oh. Oh, damn. Me instant bubbling only when I'm not trying to. Like, exclusively when I'm not trying to. I can only get the timing on the instant bubble right when I'm actively not trying to. But yeah, I'm gonna take a wee break from Beak and focus on other stuff. Terraria Dome. I'm very excited to see that still CD. Let me scroll up a little bit. Remember everyone was talking about it in the 3rd grade. Never got to play it until I was 13, but I loved watching Omega Fly. I was also big on the no-hit, like, the no-hit video hype. Had him as my wallpaper back then when I had a literal CRT. I love that. Dash into grab and remember that crouching exists. That sounds about right, yeah. Alright, fair enough. Damn it. Damn. And now I hate Sans. Wow. And now I suddenly can't do this room again. Wow, I just barely got the platform on both of those jumps. Okay, there we go. Well, I actually did that room first try, so that's good. What the fuck? I don't even know what to do with that message. I actually don't. I'm pretty sure that goes too far on the not safe for work spectrum, so yeah. Yeah. What the fuck? Sorry, that took me so out of it. Oh, fuck. Come on. Shit. That's just not a way to start a conversation, I feel. Alright, well, let's practice the recovery, I guess. Yeah, okay. We'll let that happen. Okay. We're gonna leave that that attempt of that checkpoint well and truly behind us and start anew. Damn. Nice. Goofy aw death. Okay, that was 2 deaths on that checkpoint. Not too bad, not too bad. Oh. Eek. Definitely a bit yikesy. And yeah, I could definitely stand to be just dashing into and grabbing those from time to time, especially. Yeah, this room is fucking me up. Just a little bit. What? First. Swimming is hard for real. I'm so sorry I missed that until just now gaming, but yes, I'm glad you agree. Okay, there's that. I'm the quick orange fox that jumped over the lazy dog. Nice. The fabled. The one who shall bring peace to the land. Cool. Alright. Only one of those, even though that had a lot of deaths in that run, it was only one room that had deaths in it, which is good. Okay. Oh my god. It was going so well until I forgot the movement. That was 3 deaths, I think? 2 rooms? Okay. the fuck? Okay, there we go. Ooh. Damn it. I think there is a way to like fix it if you get it into that position, but I'm gonna probably just have to reserve practicing that for next time. I did know that. It is quite cool. I think it even like uses all of the words in the alphabet exactly once, which is also kind of cool. Wow. Doesn't use that. Alright, well, it uses all of the English letters. What the fuck? Alright, let's see if I can actually get the, Damn. This room's really irritating me, I'm not gonna lie. Really? Here, let's try that maybe this time. Just do this, and then... Frick. Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. We can do that, then we fall down, and we dash over. Can I make it... Maybe if I... Yeah, let's try and do it like that. That might be a more consistent way to get this done. So we do this, we fall down, we dash over, and then we dash up and over. I like that a lot better. It's a bit, yeah, that's a bit nicer. So we fall down. Dash over, and then yes. That's so much easier. That's so much more consistent for that room. Shit. Oh, okay, we're good. Cool. You start chapter. Nice. There's that. Cool. What the fuck? Okay. Cool. Okay, time to practice the recovery. Okay, that was only one death on that checkpoint, which is cool. Oh shit, okay. I wasn't moving fast enough. Sweet. I'm very much digging how consistent that is relative to the just go for it strategy. Oh, fuck. Alright, another go. Almost messed up and forgot to go fast on those early parts again. Cool. I'm off to leave to shower. It's 2 a.m. Alrighty. Bye-bye. Thank you for dropping by. Okay, there we go. That is that entire checkpoint without a death. That's not too bad. Took a little longer than the one before it to get down, but not too bad overall. And then Eye of the Storm. Okay. If I go fast enough through this room, will it let me just win? How fast do I rust? Seemingly pretty damn quick, if today is anything to go by. Yeah, you can just go on that one, I think. I've passed on the torch. Let me explain. Okay. Cool. What the fuck? Yes. I have... After tonight, there's another 2 weeks where I won't be playing Celeste. Oh my god. This room isn't even hard, I'm just, like, really scuffing it up right now. What am I doing? Horrendous. Okay, there we go. So then the play here is up, up, over, around. Okay. God damn it. Okay. Best friend is currently in Mexico. When we were in school, we did this thing where about once a week we'd recommend each other. One of these songs I recommended. Okay. Oh, awesome, CD. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you did that. You have to be all the way up there. Like, you have to be just on the edge of that block. As high as you can climb. There we go. There's that. There we go. Are you gonna remember how to do all this? Fuck, I don't know. That was what I was worried about too, to be honest. Like, I'm also worried about that. Though, I seem to have more trouble with just, like, purely technical degradation than I do with, like, remembering rooms. Okay. And this shit... Fuck, okay. Dreamy storybook aesthetic. Little big. Yeah, okay. This song and Schizophrenia are pretty much neck and neck for my favorite. Schizophrenia is 27th. Nobody is 31st on CD's favorite CDs. So, when you feel left out, oh, go have a shout to nobody, 'cause you got nobody at all. And while you're up in the clouds, don't you feel like you've left your body, 'cause you got nobody at all. God, I love that song so much. All right, Fake, see you later. Thanks for sticking around for a little while. So I originally said I was going to stop at exactly 11 o'clock, and part of me wants to do that, but we really haven't had any, like, a decent chunk of runs lit. So, for no other reason than purely to feel like I've actually made some progress today, I'm going to go just 10 more minutes on attempts. So I will go 10 more minutes. We'll see if we can get a run that, like, just an actual, like, distance PB on this level. And then I will call it quits for the night. That way, I'm only, like, 15 minutes behind where I said I would be. I ain't quite where I think I am. Now, for whatever reason, my actual worst checkpoint on this level seems to be this first one. So no promises onto whether or not anything will actually happen in these additional 10 minutes. But just so it feels like I was actually, like, trying to make progress instead of just being bad at the game and spending the entire stream trying to de-rust, which I will again have to do next time. Though I will say, in these latter parts of the streams, I think I have been actually playing decently well. Definitely not fully up to snuff yet, but, like, not as egregious as the early parts were. Ah, shit. Okay. I gotta remember to stall a little. That fifth room right there, I tend to go too fast in. And so I end up having timing issues on the re-grab there. Or even earlier than that. Sometimes I just die to the platform itself. Well, the good thing is, if I do, since I will probably end up needing to spend another stream title on this level, I have one picked out, and it will be another of the, it will be another one of the first MCR album references. We're slowly picking our way through those. But that's the topic for when I get back. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm really struggling to even get past... Like, that's been the, like, kind of a constant this whole stream. I'm not even necessarily playing, like, especially after all that extra practice, I'm not playing the final few checkpoints too terribly. In fact, I'd say I'm doing quite well on the second checkpoint. I'm doing decently on the third checkpoint. And I'm doing pretty fucking atrociously on... Well, actually... I just haven't had much chance to practice the fourth. But just, like, this first checkpoint is just not computing in my mind. Won't beat my glorious one. You're right. And to be honest, CD, I think you were the one who recommended this one as well. So, I've workshopped it a little bit, I think. But, I think you pretty much suggested this one in the first place. So, I'm not going to take any credit for it. Yeah, see, I knew it. I went down a really weird rabbit hole. Oh, interesting. What kind of rabbit hole we talking? Ba-da-da. 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 What the fuck? Ooh, yeah, I still need to finish. I listened to part of the remastered version of Three Cheers. I listened to part of it. I need to go back and listen to the other half. Like, I think I got to Jet Set Life. Like, it was just like prepping for a stream one day. I needed some background music, and so I put on the remastered version while I was like just doing some more of the tedious stuff. And I got all the way through like Jet Set Life, but I haven't had a chance to loop back around yet. I actually do have some music tangents I could go through, but like it feels kind of late in the stream at this point, so maybe I'll save them for Persona. Oh my god, and that time I was too late. Oh my god, I can't even get out of the first checkpoint. That's so terrible. That's so disgusting. There we go. I finally got the fucking spacing right. Ugh. Oh god, no. Okay. I do think that was a PB. It wasn't by a ton, but I do think that was a PB. Alright, let me take a look. Oh my god, it's fucking glitching out again. Chat. There we go. I brought up an interesting fact that out of the 13 songs, only 2 of the songs... Oh. On the entire debut album, they never say a song title. Bullets gets a whopping 0 average. 9 out of 12 songs say their names. Okay, yeah. They started saying the song names more as they went along, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna say 3 more attempts and then we're done. Classic little Leo Arcturus technique called 3 more attempts and then we're done for the night. I mean, it's actually kind of an interesting, like, I think it's very interesting to me that the first album uses the song titles so infrequently in the actual lyrics. I feel like another one where that's really prevalent is, like, early Panic at the Disco, like, Fever You Can't Sweat Out kind of era of their music. No! I fucked up. I forgot I still needed that. Damn it. Okay. Okay. Damn. That's two runs in a row dying to that room. Which makes sense. I'd say that's probably the room I find to be most challenging on that. Okay, so this is last attempt now. That's probably the room I find to be most challenging on that checkpoint, but still. So technically we barely got a PB. We barely squeezed a PB out of tonight. Just ever so fucking slightly. It's a shame it took me until literally the last 4 runs of the night to start escaping, escaping the first checkpoint consistently. Like, literally the final 4 attempts of the night, 3 of them, escaped the first checkpoint. And I'd say I had, like, maybe a 5% chance of making it out of the first checkpoint before that point. Okay. Definitely a little awkward right there. Okay, okay. Okay, we made it out of that fuck-ass room. Why did I make that so fucking hard on myself. Okay. Actual PB towards the end there, but that was, ugh. Okay. That's it for tonight. That's it. We gotta call it there. Unfortunate, but we made some progress. I just need to hope I don't derust too much between now and when I come back. Please. At the very least, I feel like I have learned the final 3 checkpoints decently well. I will probably focus in this order on checkpoints. I'm feeling more confident with 1 now, so I'll probably do most of my practicing on checkpoints 3 and 4 when we come back. More 4 than 3. I'm very happy with, like, there are a few rooms that I was started the night off very inconsistently on, and I feel like I've gotten a lot better at them as time has gone on. Like that one room right in the middle of checkpoint 3, I've found a semi-consistent strat, or a pretty fairly consistent strat for that one. There was, I finally started to implement the, like, slight delay in the final room of the first checkpoint, which is getting me out of this checkpoint a lot more frequently. Yeah, just little things here and there where just, like, routing knowledge has definitely improved my runs. But overall, not a ton of progress made tonight, but I'm still happy with the practice at the very least, and let's hope that carries over well into next time. Fortunately, that gives us a chance to use another stream title, somewhat related to this fucking level, because we have quite a few that could be applicable. I think CD came up with like 3 that would be applicable to this level, and so I'll definitely use. So the original one you okay, I'm just gonna tell you real quick, CD, what the stream title will be. It's a little secret between CD and me and anyone else who is here right now. But the next stream title, CD's originally proposed title was Skylines and Ski Lifts, which is a reference to the song Skylines and Turnstills. I'm gonna change it to Skylines and Gondolas, because I think it matches the cadence of the original title a little bit better. So Skylines and Gondolas is my current idea for the title. And besides, the chapter 4 ends with you riding a gondola, I think. So it makes sense in that, like, we're manifesting victory as well. It works well, don't you think? So yeah, that's the current plan. If it takes another stream after that, I'll probably use Early Sunsets over Celeste Mountain, but that could also apply to, like, the beginning of chapter of level of 6B. So that one, there's a little bit more flexibility with when we can use Early Sunsets. So I'll use Skylines and Gondolas first, and then Birds of a Golden Feather we'll obviously use for 6B as well. And Our Lady of Hyperdashes probably won't be used until we get to Farewell Golden. So that's where I'm currently planning on using the ones that we have so far. Just to check, how many does that cover? So that's I brought you mine bullets. You love. We've used honey. This mirror isn't big enough for the two of us. Vampires will never hurt you. Did we use? I don't think we've done drowning lessons yet, have we? No, cycles lessons. We did use that one. Then we've got one planned for Our Lady of Sorrows. Headfirst for Halos, we technically used all the way back during Persona 4, so we can probably leave that where it is. We have one planned for Skylines. We have one planned for Early Sunsets of Monroeville. This is the best day ever. I don't know what we're gonna do for that one. Cubicles, we've oh, test? What's up, CD? And then demolition lovers and okay. Anywho, I hope CD Interset is dying. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just end stream. I think we'll leave it here. Just a couple quick things. Stream schedule. I will be back for 2 more streams before the end of before I go back on break for a little bit. I will have a Persona 3 stream on Sunday, and I have a D&D stream with the Empires gang. We're doing Expedition Lovers. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna write that one down. And we have that D&D stream on bit rate's low again. Oh, cause yeah, I know why it's low. YouTube, you need to stop freaking the fuck out every time. You need to stop. YouTube needs to stop freaking the fuck out every time the bitrate gets a little bit low. I know why it does it. I know why it does it. There's an actual reason, but still. Anyways, that's it for me for tonight. I will be back after those 2 streams on Sunday and Monday. I will be back for real on August 6th, I think. Yeah, August 6th. We will have, once I'm back, we will be on the normal, we'll be on a semi-normal schedule of D&D, Celeste, Persona, and our final summer mini-series. And once I get to the start of my semester, I'm going to drop back to just D&D, Celeste, and Persona for a little while. Just to keep my workload a little bit more manageable. However, with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and have to end things for the evening. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's been a good, fun evening, even if there wasn't a ton of progress made. But yeah, it was great seeing you around, CD. Thanks for sticking around. But yeah, I appreciate everyone who dropped by. We had Paradise, we had Sandy, we had Orca, we had CD, we had Metal Mameamon, we had Dex, Amy, Fake. Dex, Amy, Fake. Am I missing anyone? Dex, Amy, Fake. I don't think Azeweeb was in tonight. Dex, Amy, Fake. Yeah, on YouTube I think it was just Dex, Amy, or sorry, on Twitch I think it was just Dex, Amy, Fake, CD. Oh, well, if I missed you, I still very much appreciate you. And if you were lurking, I appreciate you as well. I need to get to bed now. So, I shall bid you all adieu. And I'll see you all next time. Ciao!